Now to the Democratic National Convention. Hillary Clinton capped off a historic week in Philadelphia last night with an empowering speech to accept the party's nomination.
I will be a president for Democrats, Republicans, independents, for the struggling, the striving, the successful, for all those who vote for me and for those who don't, for all Americans together.
The nominee laid out her vision for America, and in a sharp contrast to the rhetoric of her Republican rival, Clinton delivered an optimistic outlook for the country. Now the push for the White House heads back to the campaign trail with just 101 days to go before the election. Chris Welch begins our coverage with a look at the high notes from her acceptance speech.
I accept your nomination for President of the United States.
Following a personal speech by her daughter, Chelsea Clinton.
Every single memory I have of my mom is that regardless of what was happening in her life, she was always, always there for me.
Hillary Clinton took the stage Thursday night, telling the audience that America is at a moment of reckoning.
Powerful forces are threatening to pull us apart. Bonds of trust and respect are fraying. We have to decide whether we will all work together so we can all rise together.
Pointing out her differences with her Republican challenger, Donald Trump.
Just ask yourself, you really think Donald Trump has the temperament to be commander-in-chief? Donald Trump can't even handle the rough and tumble of a presidential campaign. A man you can bait with a tweet is not a man we can trust with nuclear weapons.
Continuing the process of trying to bring her divided party together.
Bernie, your campaign inspired millions of Americans. To all of your supporters here and around the country, I want you to know, I've heard you. Your cause is our cause.
The general election season now officially kicks off with just over 100 days until Americans go to the polls in November. In Philadelphia, I'm Chris Welch.
Now, voters here in the Columbus area gathered together last night to watch the historic speech Clinton made on the final night of the Democratic Convention. Chillicothe Mayor Luke Feeney came to a watch party in Hilliard to show his support. He spoke at the convention on Monday, representing Ross County and all of Ohio.
There's a lot of energy in this room right now, and just to be able to talk about what Philadelphia was like, what Hillary's plans are, and also encourage people to do the work we have to do this fall.
The Democratic nominee, along with her running mate, Virginia Senator Tim Kaine, will be here in Columbus this Sunday afternoon. The two will be speaking at the Fort Hays Education Center. Doors open at 3 o'clock. The event begins at 5:30. Remember, you can use our mobile news app to catch up on all the big moments from the convention in Philadelphia. Also, join us this weekend for a complete look back at the historic milestone for Hillary Clinton and her campaign on NBC4's The Spectrum, hosted by Colleen Marshall. That airs Sunday morning.